Hi, it's Larry Gaines, and I hope everybody's having a great holiday. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. I wanted to do an update here today just to kind of show what's trending, show you a couple of swing trades that I like, and some of my favorite tools. But first off, if you can look at this chart, it's the S&P 500 cash. You can see we're it's definitely in that steady uptrend. Now, one thing you'll notice is it's getting we've had this kind of pretty much a parabolic move from the 20th last week after the Fed meeting. So we've had a huge move to the upside, the Santa Claus rally. So what I'll be looking for here is I'm going to be looking to, let me switch this to the daily, switch this to an hourly. So what I'm going to look for is, with this market moving higher to the upside, what I like to do is sell call credit spread. So what I'll be looking at next week, probably, well, it's a short week, so I'll have to look at it to see when to do it. But usually what I do is on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, if this particular market, the S&P 500 cash, with it being overextended, I'm going to be looking at my indicators. When they start showing that it's topping out a little bit, I'm going to sell a bear call credit spread, probably one standard deviation out of the market or above. So that's one thing I'll be looking at right now. Now the other thing that I like to look at is with this really heavily trending market is to be stock specific. And so here are a couple of trade ideas and a couple trades that we put on last week. Now one thing that I still like is crude oil, and here's crude. Crude oil is starting to trend. This is something that I think there's still time to get in. Now we put on call spreads on crude oil a couple weeks ago using the USO ETF, and let me just kind of show you what it's looking like now. Here's crude. So what I like to do is look at the underlying and then look at the ETFs to set up my trades. So you can see here on the weekly time frame on crude oil, we've had this engulfing candle here. Our indicators on our lower studies have turned up, showing the momentum has shifted. And we're currently right now from this high back in the August to the low here in December. We are currently at the 382, breaking through that. The next target should be close to this 100 level, or 101.75, which is the 50% retracement. So I'm looking for that as a target zone right now, this 101.75. Now what I did was, instead of doing the futures, I bought USO calls and went out into April to give myself some time. And on these particular call options, hold on, I'll show you what I bought. I bought the 34 USO 34 calls and the 35 calls. And I sold against those the 38 calls up here to finance those trades. So it's looking good here. We've broken above these moving averages on a weekly. You can see we're starting to get above all these major moving averages. And then on the daily, we've also crossed above the 50 and these other major moving averages, and you see how they're crossing to the upside here. So there's potential for this thing to get much higher. So from the USO standpoint, I'm looking at a target zone right up here at around 38. We'll call it 37 to 38. So that's a good trade setup I like. And now sticking with the energy section or sector, I also like Range Resources, RRC. You can see here it's just a beautiful squeeze. It just triggered to the upside. I like this combination of a trigger to the upside on the squeeze on a weekly. So this has potential for a really good move to the upside here because it triggered, and these will tend to last anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 bars. So this trend could move higher for the next 3 to 4 weeks. Now you can see the prior high was 85, so I'm looking for a target, first target at 85, and then after that I will be looking for a 1272 extension off of that. So here again is the weekly chart for Range Resources, RRC. So my next target zone will be this around 85, and then I would look for it to pull back a little bit, maybe consolidate, and then the next target zone will be the 1272 extension up at 88.62. So I like this as a trade, and also using the options for this particular trade. Now another trade I like a lot based on a weekly squeeze and a daily squeeze is BBBY Bed Bath Beyond. Now so we're in a weekly squeeze. If we can get this to trigger to the upside, it's got some really great potential. It's starting to squeeze on the daily, and it's starting to trigger on the daily. If you look at the hourly, we had a squeeze trigger to the upside here earlier in the week. So I like this trade a lot. We're currently long. Called this trade out last week. We're long the like the 75 calls and short the 82.5 calls against that. So I like this for a potential nice move. And you're also, these are contract highs, so this thing has a potential to move much higher and also achieve that 1272 extension, which I'll show you now. So the 1272 extension is right here about $80, so looking at that for the next target, which we're almost there now, and then I'm going to look for the 1618 up here around 83. So I like this. It triggers on the weekly. We have some really good potential to the upside on that. Here's one last trade that we put on last week. Really beautiful trade setup. This is also triple D. You can see once it broke through the prior high with the all the other indexes moving higher, this thing just really triggered hard to the upside. Last week we had a daily squeeze trigger. This is what caught my attention, so I got into that last week based on this daily trigger to the upside. And next target is probably going to hit this 1618 extension at 92.69, and I'll be looking probably to get out of my trade at somewhere at this point. So hope this helps. And one other thing that's a really important tool that we like to use at Power Cycle Trading is the tool of using volatility compression breakouts. So that's something that in my trading courses that we teach, that how you do your setups to identify those type of trade setups. And these particular setups for a squeeze can really provide some great trading opportunities. So we're currently having that 2-to-1 or 2-for-1 special. So you buy one course, you get another one free. And in my trading courses, I teach you those setups, how to set your indicators so you can identify these particular squeeze opportunities. So just follow the link on this email, and it'll take you to our page, which will describe the special that you'll get. And you basically you buy one course and you get the next one free. So you could buy my day trading course for futures or stocks, and then you could get your choice of another course, which could be the swing trading course. Now on the website, these are each at $597, but you'll get two for the price of one. Then you'll also get 1 month to the virtual trading room. That's $97 value. 2 months to the daily aftermarket outlook. That's $114 value. The Inside Secrets for Technical Trading course, excellent course. I'm showing you how to use Fibonacci and a lot of other technical indicators, support resistance, moving averages. You'll get that, and Option Trading Made Simple, which will teach you how to select your strike prices. So you can get all this for just $597 while this holiday special lasts. So good luck and happy holiday, and good luck in 2014.